Imagine entering a space where mirrors reflect the warm glow of amber. Every wall shines like liquid gold, and the craftsmanship is so amazing it left you speechless. This was the Amber Room, a luxurious and artistic masterpiece that was dubbed the eighth wonder of the world. However, this precious artifact was looted by the Nazis during World War II, and its original panels have never been located. One of the most persistent mysteries in history, its disappearance has prompted decades of speculation, treasure hunts, and conspiracy theories. Stay tuned as we examine the creation, theft, and enigmatic fate of the Amber Room in this film, which reads like a real-life thriller. Number 8. The creation of the Amber Room. The story starts in Prussia in the early 18th century, when skilled artisans were hired to design a unique room. Each of the thousands of amber panels that covered the walls was expertly carved and polished to provide a warm, golden hue. Mirrors and gold leaf were incorporated throughout the design to heighten the feeling of opulence and brilliance. This was more than adornment, it was an artistic marvel that demonstrated human ability and creativity. The Amber Room, which represented both wealth and the cultural partnership between Russia and Prussia, was meant as a gift for Peter the Great. When it arrived in Russia in 1716, it was placed in the Catherine Palace near St. Petersburg, which became a symbol of royal refinement and power. It was reported that the shimmering amber walls, which appeared to shine from within, captivated visitors for hours. Number 7. The Amber Room's fame in Russia. The Amber Room became a national treasure and a symbol of Russia's opulence once it was installed in the Catherine Palace. Its basic features, amber walls, beautiful carvings, golden moldings, and mirrors that reflected light to create an almost mystical atmosphere, remained the same despite its careful upkeep and sporadic redecorations. Reports describe people feeling as if they had entered a room lighted from within by sunshine itself when royal guests and diplomats from all around Europe were invited to see its magnificence. The Amber Room was more than just a work of art, it was a cultural icon that symbolized the prosperity, might, and refinement of the Russian Empire at its height. Its status as one of the greatest artistic treasures of its time was cemented by its breathtaking beauty, which evoked wonder and adoration throughout Europe. Number 6. The Nazi looting. When Nazi Germany attacked the Soviet Union in 1941, the Amber Room's destiny took a terrible turn. The enormously valuable room was carefully destroyed by German forces, which then moved the mirrors, gold leaf, and amber panels to Kesburg Castle, now Kaliningrad, Russia. The Nazis planned to reconstruct it as the focal point of a museum, presenting it as a trophy of conquest. The Amber Room was never seen again in its original form as the war dragged on and Allied bombings escalated, despite the meticulous cataloging and shipping of each panel. The robbery was carried out with great care, but for some reason, its trace vanished entirely after 1944. The Nazis may have hidden it, or it could have been destroyed in the chaos of war. Whatever the case, the looting turned a national treasure into one of the world's most famous lost artifacts. Number 5. The mystery of its disappearance. Following World War II, bunkers, castles, and devastated ruins throughout Germany and Eastern Europe were searched for the Amber Room by governments, treasure seekers, and historians. It may have been hidden underground in secret locations, waiting to be found, according to some ideas, while other evidence claimed it had been destroyed in air raids. Numerous hints, stories, and even purported sightings have fanned the mystery throughout the years. There are many who assume it was buried, others who say it was relocated to an unidentified place in Russia, and yet others who speculate that it may have completely fled Europe. It remains one of history's most lasting unsolved mysteries because, despite thorough examinations, no definitive trace of the original panels has ever been recovered. Number 4. Modern reconstruction. The Russian government chose to recreate the Amber Room in order to maintain its artistic and historical significance, even if the original was lost. The reconstruction started in the 1970s and took 24 years of labor from craftspeople who meticulously replicated every aspect using photos, drawings, and historical documents. Completed in 2003 and placed in the Catherine Palace, the reconstructed Amber Room is a monument to both the dedication of modern craftsmanship and the beauty of the original. Today, tourists may marvel at a faithful replica of the once-lost gem and enjoy its grandeur. The rebuilt Amber Room is a reminder of what was lost, what people are capable of building, and the enduring fascination of history's greatest mysteries, even though it is not the original. Number 3. The Amber Room as a symbol of power. The Amber Room was a powerful statement, more than merely a beautiful piece of decor. The riches and power of those in charge of it were mirrored in its brilliance. For the Russian monarchs, it represented cultural refinement and imperial majesty, a means of impressing foreign dignitaries and reaffirming Russia's position as one of Europe's leading nations. Its very presence, even in times of peace, was a political ploy, a tacit affirmation that Russia could equal or even exceed Western Europe's cultural accomplishments. The Nazis' theft of it was also symbolic, demonstrating how art and culture can turn into war trophies that are valued for both their monetary worth and their political and cultural significance. Number 2. Theories about its fate during the war. During and after World War II, the disappearance of the Amber Room gave rise to numerous bizarre hypotheses. Some claim it was completely destroyed by fire during the 1944 bombing of Königsberg. Others think it was concealed in a distant forest bunker or covertly transported to Germany with the intention of retrieving it after the war. Some even conjecture that it was concealed in a secret chamber in Poland or Eastern Europe and is still undiscovered. Wartime documents demonstrating the Nazis' fixation with stealing priceless artwork support these claims, but the absence of hard proof keeps the issue alive. Every lead that comes up, from old maps to eyewitness accounts, gives optimism that the Amber Room may still be there. Number 1. The global hunt for the Amber Room. In an effort to find the Amber Room, governments, historians, and treasure seekers have conducted searches around Europe over the years. Following hints from wartime records and eyewitnesses, expeditions have investigated bombed-out bunkers, castles, tunnels, and abandoned military installations. Nothing conclusive has been discovered despite thorough examinations, but the search is still ongoing. While some treasure seekers claim to have discovered pieces of amber panels, others contend the room might have been moved several times and concealed in layers of secrecy by the Nazis prior to the conclusion of the war. Similar to the quest for the Holy Grail or the lost city of Atlantis, this hunt has turned the Amber Room into a fabled treasure hunt. The Amber Room is a tale about art, power, and intrigue rather than just an amber and gold room. Historians, treasure seekers, and enthusiasts worldwide are still enthralled by its disappearance. Is it ever going to be discovered, concealed in an abandoned bunker? Or was it really lost to the tumult and flames of war forever? Its enigma is still unresolved, which contributes to its ongoing allure. For more amazing tales of lost treasures and unsolved mysteries throughout history, please like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this story as much as I did.